Hello, and welcome to my channel.
Alicia stood at the edge of the serene summits, her eyes filled with wonder and excitement. As a young scholar, she had always possessed an insatiable thirst for knowledge, and now, she found herself in the heart of a remote mountain range known for its magical aura and mythical creatures. The serene summits were a place of mystery and enchantment, where legends whispered in the wind and ancient wisdom lingered in the air. Alicia had spent her entire life studying the ancient texts and stories passed down through generations, and the allure of this mystical place had always beckoned to her. Surrounded by towering peaks, Alicia's home was nestled in a small village at the foot of the mountains. The villagers were simple folk, content with their quiet lives, but Alicia yearned for something more. She longed to explore the secrets that lay hidden within the serene summits, to uncover the ancient wisdom that had eluded scholars for centuries. It was during her studies that Alicia first heard of Mount Evermind, a legendary mountain believed to hold the key to ancient wisdom. The story spoke of a wise man who had made his home atop the peak, guarding a treasure trove of knowledge that could change the world. Alicia's heart raced with excitement as she imagined the possibilities. She knew that if she could find this wise man and learn from him, she would be able to quench her thirst for knowledge and bring enlightenment to her people. With a determined glint in her eye, Alicia made preparations for her journey. She gathered her most treasured books and scrolls, carefully packing them into a satchel along with provisions for the long journey ahead. Please support my channel by liking and subscribing. Determined to seek the wisdom of the wise man on Mount Evermind, Alicia embarked on a quest that would change her life forever. She sought guidance from various residents in her village, each possessing their own unique knowledge and insights. First, she sought out the wise old sage who lived on the outskirts of the village. The sage had spent a lifetime studying the ancient texts and possessed a deep understanding of the world's mysteries. He listened intently as Alicia shared her desire to seek the wisdom of the wise man. "The path to Mount Evermind is treacherous, young scholar," the sage warned. "But if you are truly determined, seek out the knowledgeable librarian in the village. She may hold clues to the wise man's whereabouts." Alicia thanked the sage for his guidance and made her way to the village library. The librarian was a woman of great intellect, her shelves filled with books on every subject imaginable. Alicia approached her with a mix of excitement and nervousness, eager to hear what she had to say. The librarian peered at Alicia over her spectacles, her eyes twinkling with wisdom. "Ah, young scholar," she said, her voice filled with warmth. "The wise man you seek is said to reside in a hidden cave on Mount Evermind. But be warned, many have tried and failed to find him. It is said that only those with a true thirst for knowledge can uncover his secrets." Alicia's determination grew stronger with each passing moment. She knew that her journey would not be easy, but she was willing to face any challenge to gain the wisdom she sought. Before setting off on her journey, Alicia visited the village blacksmith. She needed to ensure she had the proper equipment and provisions for the treacherous climb ahead. The blacksmith, a burly man with a kind heart, listened to Alicia's quest and nodded in understanding. "I have just the things you need," he said, leading her to a corner of his workshop. He handed her a sturdy walking staff made of polished oak, its handle carved with intricate symbols of wisdom and strength. "This staff will aid you in your journey," he explained. "It has been imbued with the magic of the mountains, providing you with guidance and protection." Alicia thanked the blacksmith and held the staff close, feeling a surge of energy course through her. She knew that she was now equipped with not only physical tools, but also the blessings of those who believed in her quest. With her satchel packed, her mind filled with knowledge, and her heart brimming with determination, Alicia set off on her adventure. The path ahead was unknown, but she knew that she was ready to face whatever challenges awaited her. As Alicia began her ascent up Mount Evermind, she soon discovered that the serene summits were not just home to breathtaking landscapes but also to mythical creatures that guarded its secrets. Her first encounter was with a wise old dragon, its scales shimmering in shades of emerald and gold. The dragon tested Alicia's resolve, challenging her with riddles and puzzles that required both wit and wisdom to solve. "Tell me, young scholar," the dragon rumbled, its voice echoing through the mountains. "What is the one thing that cannot be seen, heard, or touched, yet has the power to change the world?" Alicia pondered the question, her mind racing with possibilities. After a moment of deep thought, she replied, "Knowledge." The dragon smiled, its eyes gleaming with approval. "Indeed, young one. Knowledge is a powerful force, capable of shaping the world in ways unimaginable. Seek it with all your heart, and you shall find what you seek." With the dragon's cryptic advice lingering in her mind, Alicia continued her journey, her determination unwavering. It wasn't long before she encountered a mischievous sprite, its ethereal form flitting through the trees. The sprite challenged Alicia with riddles and puzzles that tested her intellect and creativity. "Tell me, young scholar," the sprite giggled, its voice like tinkling bells. "What is greater than God, more evil than the devil, and if you eat it, you will die?" Alicia furrowed her brow, her mind working furiously to solve the riddle. After a moment of contemplation, she smiled and said, "Nothing." The sprite clapped its hands in delight. "Well done, young one. Nothing is indeed greater than God, for even God cannot create something from nothing. And nothing is more evil than the devil, for evil is the absence of good. And if you eat nothing, you will surely die of hunger." Alicia thanked the sprite for its challenge and continued on her way, her encounters with these mythical creatures reminding her of the magical nature of the world she was exploring. the ascent up Mount Evermind was not for the faint of heart. Alicia faced physical and mental challenges at every turn, testing her strength and resolve. The weather on the mountain was treacherous, with biting winds and freezing temperatures. Alicia wrapped herself in warm furs and pressed on, her determination fueling her steps. As she climbed higher, the terrain became steeper and more unforgiving. She had to navigate narrow ledges and sheer cliffs, her heart pounding with every step. Doubts and fears crept into her mind, but she pushed them aside, reminding herself of the wisdom that awaited her at the summit. But the greatest challenge Alicia faced was her own self-doubt. The journey was long and arduous, and there were moments when she questioned whether she had what it took to reach the wise man. In those moments of doubt, Alicia would close her eyes and remember the stories of the ancient scholars who had come before her. They too had faced challenges and setbacks, but their thirst for knowledge had driven them forward. With renewed determination, she would press on, one step at a time. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, Alicia reached the peak of Mount Evermind. She stood before a small cave entrance, her heart pounding with anticipation. Taking a deep breath, she entered the cave and found herself face to face with the wise man. The wise man sat cross-legged on a simple mat, his eyes filled with a depth of knowledge that seemed to span lifetimes. Alicia approached him with reverence, her voice filled with awe. "Wise man," she said, her voice trembling slightly. "I have journeyed far to seek your wisdom. I yearn to learn from you and bring enlightenment to my people." The wise man smiled warmly, his voice calm and soothing. "You have shown great determination and courage to reach this place, young scholar. Sit, and let us engage in philosophical conversations about the nature of wisdom." For hours, Alicia and the wise man delved into deep discussions about the meaning of wisdom, its impact on society, and the ethical dilemmas that arise when seeking it. They debated the balance between knowledge and understanding, the responsibilities that come with wisdom, and the importance of compassion and empathy in the pursuit of knowledge. The wise man challenged Alicia's preconceived notions and pushed her to think deeply about the nature of knowledge and understanding. He encouraged her to question everything she thought she knew, to seek truth beyond what was written in books. As the sun began to set, Alicia felt a profound sense of gratitude and enlightenment. The conversations with the wise man had opened her mind to new perspectives and possibilities. She realized that wisdom was not just about accumulating knowledge, but also about cultivating compassion, empathy, and a deeper understanding of oneself and others. As Alicia reflected on her journey and the conversations with the wise man, she realized that wisdom had the power to transform individuals, communities, and the world at large. She had come to understand that true wisdom was not just about acquiring knowledge, but also about applying it with compassion and understanding. It was about using knowledge for the betterment of society, to uplift others and create a more harmonious world. Alicia marveled at how her own journey had shaped her. She had faced countless challenges and overcome them with perseverance and self-discovery. She had learned to trust her instincts, to embrace uncertainty, and to find strength in moments of doubt. With a newfound sense of purpose, Alicia knew that she had a responsibility to share her wisdom with others. She couldn't keep this newfound knowledge to herself. She had to use it to make a positive impact on her community and beyond. Filled with a sense of purpose and determination, Alicia began her descent from Mount Evermind. The journey down was just as treacherous as the climb up, but she faced it with a newfound confidence. As she descended, Alicia reflected on the challenges she had faced and the growth she had experienced. She knew that her encounter with wisdom had forever changed her, and she was grateful for the lessons she had learned. Alicia's mind was filled with thoughts of how she could share her wisdom with others. She thought of the people in her village, of their thirst for knowledge and understanding. She couldn't wait to return and teach them about compassion, empathy, and the importance of seeking knowledge for the betterment of society. When Alicia returned to the serene summits, she was greeted with curiosity and excitement. The villagers had heard tales of her journey and were eager to hear what she had learned. Alicia gathered the villagers together and shared her wisdom with them. She spoke of the conversations with the wise man, of the importance of compassion, empathy, and understanding in the pursuit of knowledge. The villagers listened intently, their eyes filled with wonder and curiosity. Alicia taught them about the power of knowledge to shape individuals and communities, to bring about positive change in the world. As days turned into weeks and weeks into months, Alicia became a respected figure in her community. People sought her guidance and wisdom, and she used her newfound knowledge to make a positive impact on their lives. Alicia knew that the pursuit of wisdom was a lifelong journey. She understood that there was always more to learn, more to discover about herself and the world around her. She continued to seek knowledge and understanding, always striving to grow and learn. Alicia inspired others in her community to embark on their own quests for wisdom, spreading a sense of hope and curiosity. The village became a hub of intellectual discourse and exploration, with scholars and seekers of knowledge flocking to the serene summits in search of wisdom. Alicia's story became a legend, inspiring future generations to seek wisdom and make a positive impact on the world. As years passed, Alicia's story became woven into the fabric of the serene summits. Her teachings and insights were passed down through the ages, shaping the community and leaving a lasting impact. The village thrived, its people embracing knowledge and understanding as the foundation of their society. They lived with compassion and empathy, using their wisdom to create a more harmonious world. Alicia's legacy lived on, inspiring generations to come. The pursuit of wisdom became a never-ending adventure, a journey that each individual embarked upon in their own unique way.